Square Enix, Rare, all that and more. Let's find out what's going on in today's episode of Daily Dose of Gaming News. Welcome everybody. It is your host, the Keymaster 84, bringing you guys another episode of the news. Let's dive into this, but before we do, make sure you guys are hitting that like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification now. That way you guys don't forget, and that way you guys don't miss out on all of our daily content coming to you guys every single day of the week. The news Monday through Friday, gameplays Monday through Monday. You gotta subscribe, guys. You gotta do it, trust me. It'll be well worth it. Otherwise, you guys are gonna miss some content that you will be kicking yourself out. With that being said, let's dive into the news. Square Enix has finally made the announcement they will be at E3. They're going to be at new time. They're actually going to be taking Sony's spot at E3. So Monday, June 10th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Square Enix will be having their live event. So it's going to be interesting. It's better than the 2018 They did show a lot of the content already on the Xbox stage, and everybody is kind of a rehashing. There's a little bit more detail, but nothing like amazing. So people are thinking maybe it's a new spot that they will do a little more. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do for the show. A lot of people are assuming that we're going to be seeing Final Fantasy VII Remake, Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, Crystal Dynamics Avengers game, and a few other different things, obviously, because you can't just rely on those few things. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting. I'm actually really excited for that one. I am excited for this one. It's easier for me to watch and actually and give it a good honest watch before we do anything about that. So, the best kept secret in gaming right now is that obviously Call of Duty is coming out with another game. The next thing about it is going to be Modern Warfare 4. Obviously we don't know that yet, it's still rumors and speculation, but today, as you can't keep people off the social medias, today there has been several people were posting college football and NFL stars. They included Tajay Sharp, Josh Patrick, Riley Ridley, and Akil Henry. So they went to their other Instagrams and Twitters with the advertisement and hashtag Call of Duty partner. There are photos from the event. There are a lot of photos. There were all photos with the Call of Duty logo. Sometimes you can see the marker for goes or whatever it would be. It's really hard to say. Obviously we don't know for sure, but this has led to people speculating that we could potentially hear something before E3 with more information coming at E3. It is hard to say because it all depends on whether or not they keep the Sony exclusivity. Because if they keep the Sony exclusivity, they'll probably do something before E3. If they decide to jump ship and go with Microsoft because they'll be at E3, they might get a little something, but nothing crazy. So that will be interesting to watch and keep our eyes on. The Age 2 file size has been revealed. I know, only the hardest hitting topics here on your Daily Dose of Gaming News. But the cool thing is, though, guys, this only refers to the Xbox One version of the game. It's the only one we know so far, which is going to be 30.83 gigabytes. I'm sure that the PS4 and PC are going to have extremely similar file sizes. I would be shocked if they were like significantly different. I would say less than 1 or 2 gigabyte difference between the two. But Rage 2 is right on the corner. May 14th, guys. There's literally, I think, there's 2 to 3 weeks before the game comes out. PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So make sure you guys are freeing up that room, getting that game ready, getting ready to have that game to be put into your library. So Rare a while ago was actually at one time it was pretty hot company. Conker's Bad Fur Day, GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, great games. But they have come out and announced, rewind that. Developers during that golden age of Rare have gone and have made their own studio Chameleon Games, and the new platform is going to be called Tamarin. Tamarin got announced it's going to be a budget price of $30 for PC and PS4. It has some third-person shooter elements, kind of like Ratchet Clank or Banjo-Kazooie. There's a few different things. I think the fact that it's $30, people should definitely go check it out. It looks like a ton of fun. Go check out the Tamarin, Tamarin trailer on YouTube now. Check it out. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is not going to be a 5-hour game, according to Vince Zampella.
Shotgun ammo here.
Lost my train of thought there, guys. Here we go. We got it back. It's all good. No, they came out today. They was doing an interview. And the game director said it's not going to be a short game. The game director being Stig Asmussen and Lucasfilm Steve Blink have confirmed that it's not going to be a 5-hour experience. It's going to be a little more lengthy. You're going to have some meat to it. So it's definitely good to hear that, guys. We're not going to get a 6-hour experience. But no, I think with everything that they're saying and whatnot, I do believe that game will probably be 8+ hours for sure. Probably more reaching into the 20s of hours at least. That is my guess right now. Total guess. Do not take that with a grain of salt. It's going to be more than 5. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is coming out November 15th for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So keep that in your mind. There's been a newly discovered Easter egg in an extremely popular game. And I love when these things come up, especially something like this. Just because it is kind of... It's so well hidden, so it's kind of like, was this added? Was this added? Did I just never notice it? What's going on? So, it's PlayStation 4, exclusive on PlayStation 4. Game that came out last year. There was an Easter egg found in it. Elon Musk posted on Twitter that a specific group of NPC characters are missing when the game is played on Saturday. In honor of the Easter and Passover weekend, Ruskin shared a picture of Spider-Man and a group of Jewish citizens using the game's photo mode, revealing that they cannot be found on Saturdays. Saturday is the day of rest for those who practice Judaism, meaning that they'll take the day off of work or stay home, so you guys are not aware of why that is. And so people are like really impressed with the fact that these people are just not there. And it's just funny because it's just like, wow, okay. You know, it's just kind of crazy to no one noticed that until now, April 23rd.
Only 2 other squads left.
That's in the game. I think it's really cool. It's why I wanted to report on it. I just thought it's a really cool touch for the game. So if you guys want to go check it out, jump on your Spider-Man copy you already have, or go down and pick it up or download it on your PlayStation 4. Epic Games. Epic Games is kind of in a bad situation right now. A big thing that has been definitely being cracked down on the last few years has been crunch times in gaming. Typically that's we're talking about like your Rockstars or your game studios, Telltale Games, Rockstar, Bungie was a big one back in the day. I think it's still a little bit, but not as bad as it used to be. A lot of games, that was the business practice for years. But it's always a sticky situation. Overtime pay, people being able to afford it, not that Fortnite can't afford it. They can definitely afford a little bit of overtime pay. But now, Polygon has over the course of a few interviews, have anonymous sources and current and former employees, various departments, made their case. So, many of those sources did confirm that They were working 70-hour work weeks. Monday through Sunday. 70-hour work weeks regularly. Let me do the math for you guys. I'll make it easier for you. That's 10 hours Monday through Sunday. Every single day. This one's even gone as high as saying they are working 100-hour work weeks just to keep up with the demand for the updates required for Fortnite. That's pretty insane. People were giving Red Dead bad rap when it was coming down to the crunch time towards the end of the development. That happens everywhere. There's always a huge push right before the game comes out on development, making sure everything's locked in and everything like that. I mean, but the fact that Epic's doing this for all of their big updates, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure 100% how to feel on this. I still gotta get my mind wrapped around it. I literally just found the story. I did not see this earlier in the day. You know, obviously they're trying to expand, but yet again, this, you know, it's video game making. I mean, there's only so many people in the world that know how to do it. So unfortunately, you just can't hire anybody off the street.
Let's explore this way.
You know, as the company's always saying, overtime is voluntary. It always is. But people feel like there's an obligation right there just because they have something so magical right now. I don't see this changing anytime soon unless there is to be a dramatic variation on how Fortnite does its updating, and I just don't see them do it because that is literally what's set them apart from everybody else. Fortnite is always updating, coming out with new things, doing new stuff all the time. I mean, right now they're doing a crossover with the Avengers. It's back on the 13th. I mean, so it's just stuff like that where it's just like you can't. In a few weeks, it's going to revert back to how it was, or it's going to be on the next one, or it'll change up again. I mean, but that's literally every single week things are changing in that game. When there's an event going on, like changing, I mean, that's all. That's, you know, that takes so much work to organize and make happen. I mean, it's not shocking now. I guess I never really thought about it, but it makes complete sense in how they're able to keep doing all these updates as fast as they can, and none of the competition is doing the same thing. Now, granted, they probably still have crunch time too, but maybe it's not as significant as a Fortnite is. But let me know what you guys think about that particular story down in the comments. I really want to know what your guys' opinion on what you think of the crunch time. Would you, let's see what's best way to put this, guys. Are you in support of the crunch time because of the updates? Do you think that, okay, well maybe I can take a few less updates if they get rid of the crunch time? You know, what's your opinion on the crunch time? Leave that comment down below in the comments. I really want to know what you guys think. I might have to do a separate video on this once I kind of wrap my head around what I think of it and comparisons and things like that, just because Fortnite is a little different as opposed to some of the other games that have been brought up recently, dealing with the same issue. They were much more like, you know, Grand Theft Auto, or Red Dead Redemption, I should say. Rockstar was facing a backlash from Red Dead Redemption because of the crunch time, but once the game came out, no one cared, it was done, it was over with, Fortnite is a continuously morphing game. It's changing constantly all the time. So they don't have that luxury of like, oh, on September 16th, this game is coming out. You know, the game comes out new every single day. iOS, Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation 4, and but guys, with that being said, that's all the news we have for you today. So like I said, make sure you guys are hitting that like, that comment, and subscribe. Remember, leave me a couple comments down below and know what you guys think of the Fortnite thing. Also, make sure you guys subscribe for notification that might be future videos that are coming up, and you guys will always get all the new notifications whenever something new gets posted. Now, with that being said, guys, thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. And yeah, until tomorrow, guys, this has been the Keymaster 34. We play games to make gains. Haters gonna hate. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.